Louise, Episode 2, The Deep Dark.
The girl looks a wreck, let me tell you. Those green eyes of hers are stretched as wide as they can go, and she's breathing like she just ran a marathon. Little tendrils of black hair are escaping the thing on her head that's pretending to be a bun. And is that... I think she tied it up with chicken wire. Actual chicken wire! Despite looking like she just saw a ghost, there's a fierceness to her. It's hard to say what gives me that impression. Maybe it's her strong, dark brow. Maybe it's her clenched jaw. Maybe it's the big serrated knife in her hand. The world may never know.
Who the hell are you?
Whoa there, that's a little hostile. I could ask the same of you.
I'm backing off. Don't follow me or I will make you regret it.
Wait, don't go just yet. Baker.
What?
Baker. It's a name. Mine, actually. Baker Dubois. Have you got one?
What?
A name. Unless you typically go by Swamp Knife Warrior Girl. It's a miracle! A smile tugs at the corner of her mouth. I encourage it along with a grin of my own. I'll be honest. This girl made me jump out of my skin when she barged in like that, all crazed and wide-eyed. Back home, kids used to claim that the swamp people of Bloodberry Bog would grind your bones with a rock if you trespassed on their property. But now that the initial shock's faded and she's calmed down, I'm actually relieved to see her. This ship, it's incredible, but it sends shivers down your spine, you know? It's good to see someone flesh and blood.
You... human?
Huh?
Listen, I'm tired, but I ain't stupid and I ain't easily tricked. I don't care what kind of demon or spirit you...
Whoa. Listen, I'm not going to trick you. Last time I checked, I'm human. Come on, touch. I shake my arm at her. After a second, she edges forward. Her hand shoots out to pinch me.
Huh.
Are we good?
What was your name again?
Baker.
Baker.
She shakes my hand. She's got one hell of a grip.
I'm Thistle. Nice to meet you and all that, but what the hell are you doing here? It ain't safe for someone as, soft-looking as you.
Hey, I may not look like much, but I can take care of myself, I promise. Besides, you're here and you're doing just fine, aren't you?
I'm different. I'm on a quest. Listen, stop dancing around the question.
Did you say quest?
Yeah, I'm... Listen. Sorry I can't explain, but I gotta keep moving. The oil drums ain't gonna empty themselves.
Oil drums? That's what you're looking for? Heck, I've seen them. They're a few floors down. I can show you if you want. For just a second, her frown smooths out and a smile is born. It's like sunlight breaking from behind clouds. But it disappears just as quickly. She takes several fast steps so that her chests are almost pressed together and stares up at me with those deep green eyes.
Show me.
Creaky old thing, isn't she?
Ship's been here 30 years. Not surprised.
Oh, of course you wouldn't be. After all, you're made of the hearts of 10 fearless men ripped straight from their chests.
Glad you recognize it. Someone around here's gotta have some courage, and if I've gotta bear that burden for both of us, so be it.
Thistle, the way you flirt is shameful.
He laughs with the kind of voice that could persuade woodland creatures to obey his whims. And I've just got no idea how to react. He's probably used to easy conversation. Hell, he probably grew up with a dozen kids his age just down the road. I've grown up with jack shit. The stilt-legged ramshackle houses here in Bloodberry stand miles apart. Most of my encounters with other folks amounts to no more than quick glimpses between the trees, or foul-breathed stall keepers hawking their wares at the floating markets. And even on our rare visits there, Mama's grip never left my shoulders. I could feel my throat closing in the middle of all the commotion. I kept looking straight ahead and couldn't breathe again until I got away from it all. Till I had space again. Growing up here don't do much for social graces. I try to smile back a little, but it must not come off right, because he raises both his hands.
All right. No more teasing. I get it.
So, where is it you're taking me?
When I was poking around earlier, I found the boiler room. In the dark, I could barely make out the shapes of different pipes and steel drums and stuff, but I couldn't mistake the overwhelming stink of oil. If you're looking for a leak, it's gonna be in here.
Baker, I gotta ask, why the hell are you here? Not just in the Louise, but in Bloodberry, too.
Come on, don't I pass for a native?
You're wearing a tie.
Alright. I'm...
What is it?
I'm sorry. It's just, I'm still wrapping my mind around it. Everything happened so fast. Just trying to remember makes my skull ache. I can still hear the thunder, see the lightning. I was in a wreck. The storm came up out of nowhere. One moment I was sleeping and everything was fine, and the next we were all being tossed around like toys. The ship broke apart, and the water rushed in, and I...
Jesus. How far away was this? I didn't hear a storm last night.
I don't know where it happened. The waves washed me away. The next thing I knew, I was here. I needed shelter from those monsters outside. Have you seen them? They're like owls, but enormous.
The Strix. You made a good choice. If you stayed out after dusk, they'd have stripped you to bones before sunup. My mother always told me to keep inside at night, or else the Strix would take my eyes and slit my throat and leave me to die bleeding in the grass.
What the fuck?
Well, I mean, it's true. Like, I've seen it happen.
You know the casual way you just said that? That's why city folk think swamp people are batshit.
So you are from the city. I could read it on you from a mile away.
Yeah, but I was sailing off to visit my uncles in Mansfield. I caused all kinds of trouble back home, so Father decided to ship me off to prep school. I guess I deserved it. I was truly rotten. Mother cried and cried the morning I left, but I promised her I'd be back before she knew it. And now...
I'll get you hooked up with some traders, Baker. You'll get back home. I swear it.
Really?
Of course. Just as soon as we fix the Louise.
Hear, hear. I led Thistle through the belly of the ship with confidence, like I'd lived here for decades. My mama always said I was blessed with a head for directions. If I visit someplace once, I never have to be told how to get there again. Even in my maze of a city, I never lost my bearings.
Baker. Baker!
Oh! Sorry, guess I was lost in thought.
Must be unfamiliar territory. Is that the door?
Indeed. Voila!
Oh no. Oh, no.
Come on, it's not so bad.
There isn't a floor, Baker.
Well, that's an exaggeration. There's a little bit of floor. And that's what you have to face if you want to get to the boiler room on the other side.
No. I can't. This is a terrible, horrible, incredibly foolish idea.
I know! Let's do it and see what happens.
Ugh!
Come on, Thistle. I touch her arm, and the fact that she doesn't cut off my hand at the wrist must say something about our relationship. It's okay. After all, it held my weight.
If this is what it takes to save everyone I know... Whew. Okay.
I'll go first.
Oh my god. you doing?
It's my mom's song. Always used to calm me down. Oh great, now I'm blushing. It's embarrassing, but something about this song makes its way into my soul whenever I hear it. To this day, it's the prettiest lullaby I've ever heard.
Please, 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 please.
Almost on the other side. You're doing good. No!
Baker!
Don't let go of my hand!
Why the hell would I let go of your hand?
I can't pull you up. You're gonna have to help me walk up the wall.
Oh, I'm gonna fall.
You can do it. Easy peasy, like riding a bike.
I can't ride a bike!
What?
It's a swamp, Baker! A swamp! The ground is mud! Now pull me up!
What's that little word that gets things done?
Do it, or I'll punch you.
That was 6 words, but point taken. On the count of 3, okay? 1, 2, 3. Are you okay?
I think so.
Now is that so bad?
Easy for you to say. The floor didn't even sway for you. What the hell do you weigh?
I'm light on my feet. But look, the boiler room's right there. Are you ready?
Am I?
She squeezes her eyes shut, and her lips start to move. I can't quite make out what she's muttering, but it's something like...
I am ice and steel. I do not bend. I am ice and I am steel. I do not bend. Let's go. Oil. The scent floods the air. It's bitter and acrid and burning the back of my throat. Baker? I spin, suddenly overtaken by the panic that he's left me, but no. He hovers the back of the threshold. He hasn't followed me inside. Baker, come on! Baker!
My father was so proud when he purchased his boat.
What?
It'll run all up and down these rivers.
He told me.
Collecting corn all the way, and I don't even have to lift a finger. It's even better than being a landlord.
He looked at that beautiful ferry and all he saw was coin. But to me, it was an adventure. A whole life waiting to unfold.
Baker, are you okay?
The river was alive, never the same from day to day. Blood may be thicker than water, but when family ties perish, the river carries on.
Baker, this place is making you strange.
Come on, Thistle, have a little fun!
Baker, hush! I don't want to draw anything's attention.
Oh, gotcha. You hear that, everything? She said she didn't want any attention!
Shut up! You're gonna get us all killed!
Oh, that's funny. That's very funny. But you don't get the joke, do you?
I'm going farther in. And if you take one step past that door, I'm pulling out my knife. His skin used to be so dark. Now it's gray. And his eyes, in this light, they're almost yellow.
The drums are empty.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm sorry I lied to you, Thistle. I'm so sorry. But I needed you to see. I need people to see.
Suddenly a horrible scent appears, reeking, filling the room. It smells like rotting meat. stewing in drops of perfume. So thick, I can taste it. Let me fucking leave!
I just need you to see!
There's a dark shape in the corner, and it's not moving.
You were kind. When you looked into my eyes upstairs, I knew we were the same. Here's your eyes. Your eyes are like mine.
He presses forward, forcing me towards that shape, that thing. Stop!
We who crawled our way out of the swamp with mud beneath our fingernails and dirt in our teeth, smiling like rough diamonds through draws so whiskey sweet, all bourbon fires and blood longing.
Stop! Whatever you are, just stop! The mist swirled around him like a dying thing, clawing at his form with grave damp fingers.
We who crawled our way out of the swamp with mud beneath our
The room
fingernails
flares with
and
fire,
dirt in
with
our
screaming, and every dark corner lights up, revealing the shape, the corpse on the ground, with its skull smeared across the floor. It's Baker.
Next time on Louise, Episode 3, Per Aspera ad Astra.